that work? Did I even plug in right? Did I even... How about now? Because I think I had it... Okay, I think that's it right there. Because I could see the microphone audio moving. I think that's it right there. Whoa, music just like spiked in my ear. Okay, good. Okay, good. Enter name. Sure. We'll just go the usual route, you know? Just the usual one. Usual name. It was very difficult trying to record this game as well. Might I add, I'm not even like recording this from the actual whatever. Do I really want to do voices here? I don't know, mate. I don't really wanna, man. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children, a childhood friend. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I have a couple of those friends. I have like 2 of those friends from like childhood that I used to play with and everything, but nowadays just like we would never associate with each other if we haven't met since our childhood. Do I know what your icon is? Isn't that the little scrub from the new Danganronpa game? Isn't that the little scrub? I haven't played 3 because I haven't played any of 3. I eventually will. And of course that will be on the channel whenever I get to there, sooner or later, because I'm definitely planning on getting that game. But I think, yeah. But anyways, we used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, okay. You say you were thinking about ignoring me? Yes. That's me, Mega. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have any need to be mean if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mega, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't joined any clubs in my school either. I was a part of like a arts thing at one point, and we was kind of like an arts thing since I was throughout my years of high school, but it wasn't really like a club. We would call it a club, but it wasn't like official or anything. It's whatever. I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you were joining a club this year. Did I? I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. No, Autumn, I definitely can't stream Ultra Sun or Moon. I'm sure it's about that I did. Okay. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Kinda like how I'm in IRL, real life. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Cha-cha-cha-cha! I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I have no idea exactly what a NEET is. The last time I heard the word NEET is from Danganronpa 3D anime. That's like the last time I even heard that word. I don't even know exactly what it is. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I look at a few clubs that makes you happy. Okay. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself. Okay, I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. She's the bum. Like I kind of get what she is. I kind of get her character, yeah. I kind of get her character. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. The computer is in the front of the class. In my school, the computer would be in the back of the class, and there usually be 3 instead of. There usually be like 3. Whatever. After I pack up, well, in my high school, after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Honestly, that's what I would have started out with. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. That's one way to space out there. I usually be like the first one out the room. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Yeah. You need to wait up for me. I'm just going to make you late to your own club. No, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I bought you, you know. Know what? Well, that you can come to my club. No. No. What club? Oh, right. I'm assuming the literature club from the name of the game, you know? Yeah. There's no way. Hey, I'm going to. No, I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature. Like, please, come on now. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she's inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. You're better off on the anime club. Come on, please, can we at least see the anime club? What do they have to offer? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Who's Natsuki? You can't just throw names out here like you're supposed to know people. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as I planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I feel as though that's actually literal. I feel as though that's literal. Get my boy Cuphead up in here. Get that soul contract. I haven't played a lot of Cuphead lately. I detected I haven't beaten it yet though, for obvious reasons. I detected follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, it being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ha! You seem to be the like the very smart one. I'm assuming. The smart, stoic one with all the knowledge. Very calm. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, hello. And I'm assuming from the way you're standing and your pink hair and your tininess, you're the Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh. Way to kill the atmosphere. And there she is. And there she is. Doesn't she kind of look like the girl from the heck? Oh, what the heck is it? What was it? The Gravity Falls episode with the anime girl and Seuss was like playing like a visual novel. She kind of looks like her. I don't know. It's a weird. I just got reminded of her. Ah, Mega, what a surprise! What? Welcome to the club. What? She knows me? Oh, okay. All words escape me in this situation. This club, full of incredibly cute girls. Yes. Amazing! No way I'm giving this up. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Oh. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. What? I'm assuming everybody else here is like second and third years. I'm assuming. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears is comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the other people, with other people like Sayori and Natsuki. So I'm assuming she's smart. She's smart and everything, smart and timid, but likes to stay away from other people. Like to stay to herself. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Yeah, it seems as though. That's right. It's great to see you again, Mega. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Top quality girl that you're gonna somehow go out with, right? Top quality girl. Top quality girl over best friend? Is that what I'm assuming? Or it's gonna be like a fight between the two, kind of like in Bakken Test, how the main character has two girls that fights over him and everything. They kind of look like those two characters too. One with like brownish hair, the other one with like pink hair. They kind of look like them actually. Basically completely out of my league, but still somehow it goes out with her. Am I right? But having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Mega. We have a room. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? She's the tea person as well. Who would have seen that coming? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori, of course, because she's the only one you actually really know. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? Can we see it? What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. The whistles are drawn in icing and a little... You want me to go with Sayori? I don't know. Kind of liking Monica here, but whatever. Whiskers are drawn with icing and a little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's weird to take a bite, bro. Just take a bite. Take a bite at the face of the cat. Natsuki's quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thanks, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not like Oh, here we go. Oh, she's tsundere. Oh, she's tsundere. Why didn't I pick up on that before? Oh, haven't I heard this song before? Made it for you or anything? Oh man, well, we definitely heard it from somewhere before. Definitely. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. It's alright, alright. I give him on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table with, oh, green tea. I like green tea myself. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but, you know, I at least enjoy tea. I like tea too. Go ahead. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, made you consider a literature club? I was afraid of this question. Crap. That tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Oh. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member at any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics and around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing and a budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. So you like literature. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I mean, you could have started like a website or something. You could have started like a website or something, but okay. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially then it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That says a lot in a lot of media, actually. that follows in a lot of media, actually. I'll understand the plot. I mean, it's a visual novel. I don't think there's much to predict about it, but whatever. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. What can the literature club do for a festival? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? What point in the school year is this? Because don't visual novels usually take place like at the beginning of a school year? Speaking of, don't visual novels usually have like a thing at the top of the screen that tells like the day, like what the day is, the day of the week? Maybe that's just like a Persona thing that I'm just thinking of. That's just like because I'm just used to that in like Persona and like other visual novels that I play. Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Mega, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I do have some books right over here. I actually have two novels. One of them is Maximum Ride. I actually have not just one Maximum Ride. I have like a thick red book of the book Maximum Ride, and I also have 3 manga chapters of the same book. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Straight up. I muttered quietly to my health sack jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Oh, my man trying to swerve up on her already? He's trying to move up on her already? What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. She likes SAO. She likes SAO. She likes Harry Potter. Alright. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story of such a foreign world is equally impressive. So she does like things. I forget what the genre is called, but it's basically like, you know, stuff like, you know, like anime where it's like, oh, we're in the real world, but you know, we're going to another world, kind of like SAO, and that's kind of like the only thing I think of. I don't know the names of other things, but you know, you can think of them. You can think of them. Oh, No Game, No Life. That's another one. I could think of. Yuri goes look clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to be reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay. Okay. That's kind of a twist. That's way different from what you usually read. From the Harry Potters and the No Games and No Lives and SAOs, you just kind of go off and just say, hey, I read horror as well. Oh, okay. Cool. I read a fantasy book once. That's really grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Yeah. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. Yeah, I was saying that myself. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh? Well, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? What gives you that idea? I don't know. What gives us that idea, small child? Well, I don't know. I would have never thought. The other piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do. You're just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles, whatever, up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not. Oh, there she goes. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Okay. We'll move on from there. Okay. No. Okay. I would have just left it at that. She just says no. Just straight no. Not anything with it. Just no. Okay. Just leave it at that. Cool. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. What is this, persona? Shut up. What is this, persona? Shut up. I ain't sharing the truth. I ain't admitting to my shadow. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. No, I had to do that in 11th. No, in 10th grade. I had to do that in 10th grade. That was so annoying. I had to do that in 10th grade for my what was it? For my English class. And we had to do it we did it like 3 or 4 times a year. That way everyone is even. And we had to actually get up in front of the class and read the poems. And like the last time we did it, which was like at the end of the year, we had to actually like act it out. But that was so like look. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not do it. Plus, now that we all have a new member, I think it'll help us get to a little more comfortable with each other and straighten the bond on of the club. Is that right, Mega? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. They're really pushing that Monika is the main waifu here. Hold on, there's still one problem. Well, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I mean, I still got the anime club to join. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh! Now look what you did. I lose my train of thought. Now look what you did, main character. Look what you did. Awful girl stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought Mega. Oh. Look what you did. I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful gals. Right. Okay. I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! I'm joining the literature club. What's up, Autumn? Sawyer wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. It really did scare me for a moment. If it just came for the cupcakes, I would be so pissed. Oh, fam. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been pissed. And that makes it official. That makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. What is it? Oh yeah, the poem. Write a poem to bring the next extra homework. But I already got homework from class. Monica looks over to me once more. Meg, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety well up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mega, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh, now they're pushing her to be the okay. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for club. And sure, might as well. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy to be spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I don't need to make my list of circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh yeah, my Pokemon Uranium Autumn. Yeah, whatever happened to that Pokemon Uranium? Well, what happened to Pokemon Uranium was I stopped playing because the old PC I was playing it on, got corrupt and all the files had to be deleted off of it, and then like the next day it just like straight broke and it didn't happen. So everything that was in that game just like shut down, and that was like after I got the news that Nintendo had shut the game down, which was probably like a week later. Or was it a week later? I'm not sure when it was. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Okay. Boop, bop, bam. That's quite the word there. Alright, so yeah, it's in bouncy. Oh, it goes to her. Okay. Marriage. Okay, that's Sayori. Raindrop. Oh. Intellectual. Oh, you like that word. Determination! Wait, who liked that word? Scars. Inferno. That's a heated word right there. Heartbeat. That's the name of a Persona song. The Crimson Chin Massacre. Why I got these crazy words in here? Why I got these crazy words up in here? Disarray. Doki Doki. Oh, she likes that word. Disoriented. Contamination. Games. Hey. Hopeless. How dare you? Calm. Dream. After image. Dream. I'm assuming based off of what we were talking about earlier is what they like, because she says she likes fantasy stuff, but she's got into horror. So I'm assuming like all these crazy words that I'm seeing, like I would assume words like aura, or like the words before like disarray and massacre are words that she would be like. But words like vanilla, which is probably like a candy sweet word that she would probably like. Natsuki, I think that's her name. I'm not really sure what words Sayori likes though. Okay, she likes the words like family, or okay, she likes words like, okay, simple words. So if I pick like, I don't know, vacation. Okay, she likes those type of words. So she likes like normie words. Natsuki likes like cute words. Like if I said fun, I'm assuming she would like that. If I said fantasy, oh. Oh. I thought this girl would pop up, but okay. Okay. Oh no, I don't think Pokemon Uranium is like a virus or anything. Like the PC I had was just crappy already. It was crappy already. Like it was already crashing before I even downloaded. Like it would blue screen a lot and like everything before I even had Pokemon Uranium. I don't think it's Pokemon Uranium. Like I've seen a couple PokeTubers play Pokemon Uranium. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the game itself. I think it was just for PC. Let's see. Sugar. Now I'm really assuming this would make the middle one pop up. Milk. Oh. Oh. Okay. Special. Clumsy. Okay, she really likes those. Wait. 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 Where's the fourth girl at? I just realized that. If I'm picking these words and the girl pops and the girl jumps up based off of what I'm picking, that will like connect to her. Where's the fourth girl at? Am I not like? I thought she was like an op. Is she not here? Can I not like go out with her yet? Is she not an option yet or something? She's not. Okay. Play. Gig go. Oh, well there she is. How come she wasn't? It's weird. It's weird. Hi Meg, glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. You know, usually visual novels don't start you off in the middle of class like that. You don't start you off in the middle of class. You usually like wake up and have events happen, and then you go to the club. But you know, just straight in the middle of the club, just straight up. And I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for giving me your promise, Mega. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh come on, like you deserve any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, she likes manga. That's a completely different twist. That's a whole different twist to this story. What? I don't have an option. An option for Monica? That's weird. Why? That's weird. I don't got an option for Monica. She's like top quality. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Hey. Rao, fight the power. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mega always gives his best as long as he having fun. But keeps me with busy work without me even asking. While cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you always set your house on what? You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh, come on. You and Mecha could become good friends too. Sayori. As usually, Sayori, it seems oblivious to the weird situations she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. She got me something. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, man. It's like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I will do Pokemon Uranium again if I have a better PC. Because the PC I have here, I probably won't even be able to run. It probably won't even be able to run Pokemon Uranium either. Not saying it's not as glitchy as the other one. It's just that I had to, like, at the time I had to, like, get a new laptop, like, immediately, but I didn't have much money, so I just had to get one that was okay. And this one barely is even able to play games or anything. Like, I don't have any big games on here or anything. I probably have, like, emulators and stuff. Small games. I'm not playing no Call of Duty on here. I'm not playing no Nier Automata on here. I'm not playing any Fallout or anything. I'm playing games like FNAF or like a visual novel or Pokemon. I'm not playing any crazy extreme games. But with if you saw my Pokemon Uranium videos, you would notice that the video seemed like choppy and the frame rate was weird, and it was kind of moving slow and everything. Well, that wasn't like the game. It was a game. It wasn't like the recording doing. That was like the game like slowing down because I had a crap PC. And this one is like even weaker than that PC. So, you know. I'm sorry you wasn't thinking. Guess I mean it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it. You don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into their bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is about this girl accidentally being cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I mean, she probably likes you, Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, and like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling really tired to read. I could probably fall asleep. I close my eyes and end up listening in Sayori's conversation with Monica. That's what I usually do. That's what I usually do when I'm in class, or was in class. I would just, if I'm like getting tired, or I would like close my eyes and just, I don't know. It's just the sound of listening on other people's conversations as when you're trying to sleep in class. That's just like, I don't know. Especially when it's like a friend and they're like talking about something and you just wake up from your sleep like, I concur. We're probably going to seem really lame in compared to the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is what literature's all about. The problem with that, the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if you can come up with the most fun thing ever, no one would come in the first place if it's the literature event. So it's more important to figure out, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's literature or not, if it's the best thing ever. If it's the best thing ever, then people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing, we can speak creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this seriously? It's rare to hear deliberately like this. Well, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. So I'm assuming there's a festival coming up or something. I'm assuming there's a festival coming up. Wouldn't that mean, don't festivals in anime usually take place like near-ish the end of the year? Like near the end of the year, something like that. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Hey now, hey now. I open my eyes to find Sayori filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey now, you was a little close. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club. Does your school have it? Does the school having napping club? Hey, I'd join that. You staying up late at night, aren't you? Is this come from the one who wakes up late? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. That's what I regretted. That's what I regretted when I was in the club thing when I was in school. You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. So what I do best? Well, that's the problem. What about you? You look out for me. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Really? Really? It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, at least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, sticking all around. Eh? I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Just like... You really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just hair. Look, your bow isn't even on straight. There's toothpaste stain on your collar. Wow, she is just a mess. How has my day been? My day has been... it's been fine. It's been fine. Cause I'm just thinking, like, I didn't really do much today. Like I woke up at like 5 in the morning, and then I like ate something, watched some YouTube videos. I took a nap until like an hour before I started the stream. I took a shower. And then I set up the stream, and then here we are. That was basically my day. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care. I don't care. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I decided to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, hello. Hello. I didn't know we were getting into this. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Not really. Not really. I mean, I would see it back in high school. I would always see people do this with their friends. I did it sometimes, and people did it to me as well. Like, you know, let's say like on in my senior year on picture day, when we had to take our senior pictures, my tie was messed up, so one of my friends was like, oh, let me fix this. Or there was one time, I can't remember a specific time where I did it, but I do remember this one time when somebody, I don't think it really counts, but somebody's hat was like messed up, and I had fixed it a little bit. I don't think that really counts though. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you're like this. Are you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Yada yada. Yada. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner. You would have noticed it sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, my boobs got. Continue. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, it looks much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. So you mean he went through that trouble just for you to unbutton it? How dare you? Sayori puts her arms around and twirl. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of weird logic is that? Why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else who would anyway, so that's why I keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? Didn't say anything embarrassing? Ah, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Yeah, fine. It's a deal. Because we really are better at taking care of each other, rather than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Sup, Prez? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah, Mega. I can't wait to read yours. Same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away a retriever. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? I sure did. Our relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find something to share? Can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poem. Sayori is a one wrinkled sheet loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh. Who should I read my poem to first? Okay. Alright, so we can start out with the frickin' Yuri, sure. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I could trust her opinions to be fair. What is it? Yuri says at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry, I forgot to start speaking.
Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Is it that bad?
No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
How? I'm just how? Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What are you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic, matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and experiences are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can completely be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learned by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you vulnerable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, and never mind. I should be talking about people like that.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamingly as she had opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, wait, what? What? Where are words? Where are words? Where are words? Where are words? Okay. I'm guessing that's a glitch with my game because, like, where are words? I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I'm assuming that's a glitch with my game. I'm assuming that was a glitch with my game that I just...
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more in mind. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mega. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it. Yeah, but I remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost. Living in a reigning place and comfort, I'm able to let go of our past, and soon to be left of nothing. That's a more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. There's nothing really. Well, be happy that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll keep trying. I'm counting on you. Go to next. Guess we'll go to Monica. Guess we'll go to Monica. Hi, Mega. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Is that a way to like a social link with her? Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? Kinda embarrassing, but I guess I had to. Don't worry, Mega. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica in my poem. I like this one. Let's think of something Sayori would like. Huh. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Won't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Hmm? Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Huh. You sure you're not reading it a little too much into it? Yeah, I could be. Oh gosh, sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing was kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotion and like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experience a little bit of it either. I'm sure I end up in different things. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'll have to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. Yeah, that's what Yuri said about Natsuki specifically. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing. Whatever. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Sounds pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. That means I feel it. Well, let's read it now. What the fuck? Oh, here. Oh, what? Why does it do that? It wouldn't have been me. See the direction that sparkle intrudes. A noisy neighbor, a noisy boyfriend, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already searched for a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole Oh, it wasn't too bright. It was deep, stretching forever, and everything a hole. That's how looking in. I kinda questioned that one, and that one kind of sounds suspicious. That poem kind of sounds suspect because it kinda, from if you just study it a little bit, I'm thinking about it right now. Think about it. Was she talking about looking through like the monitor itself and looking at the player? I guess I'm looking a little bit into it, but so what do you think? Very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines, and performed out loud, it can really be powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. And another way to think of it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark spot puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I'm not sure you'll like it. Dang, I can't read it! It's a glitch. Mine's messed up. Maybe I need this. Hold on. Maybe I should search this up and find a reason why. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Update my what? Okay. Wait, what? Let me see this real quick. It's telling me to do what now?
Oh! No. Hold on. Okay, so maybe that's it. Acceleration. Whoa. Whoa, that was weird. There was like I feel like an earthquake or something. It was small as crap though. The floor was shaking. Oh, hold on guys. Actually. Nothing crazy happened. Hold on. Because some of the poems aren't popping up, so I searched up what could be the problem. And I'm just going to reset the game. It's just resetting right now. Ha! Okay. Maybe that fixed it. I'm not really sure. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Anywho. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems? For people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for more of a rhyme, but that made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? I guess not. I decided the rumor, I guess okay, so she is a freshman, okay. Who did I choose? I didn't choose anyone specific. I decided to rumor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Last we got Sayori.
My goodness. This is so good, Mega.
What?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. And I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, you a wild one.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Heh.
Ah, jeez. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a mega poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. So weird, Sayori.
Really happy that you wrote one. Reminds me of how you were always part of the club now.
As you mentioned it, the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's just like I said before, Mega. Deep down, you're not selfish. Not at all, you know? Try and do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Autumn, like I said, I don't really remember who I specifically chose. I guess I think I went with Sayori. I think I did. Knowing how much this means there and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Right, I'm going to hold you on to that. Yay! Now I'll read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Ah, there it is. Okay, now it popped up. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinks in the morning, it makes me feel. Oh my blinds in the morning. I said blink. Blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come cut? Wait, what? Come out and play. I said cut. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? It looks above the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. Ooh, if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What type of random shit is that? I want breakfast. That's so red. I want breakfast. I just end your poem with that. It was so nice. It was all nice. I want breakfast. What? Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a bit.
Can I ask you just a little bit to a yes or no question?
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mad. I still try my best.
Yeah, you want breakfast. I'm assuming she wrote that when she was before she even ate breakfast. She just kind of wrote it down like, I want breakfast, and it was like, okay, I'm finished. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Yeah, you sure did. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
It's so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah. Next time, I won't forget.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. That's if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess what I ended up getting myself into across the room. Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper and sharing their respective poems.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowing in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk as in her hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? I mean, I did. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. What is funny, Autumn? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language. I guess I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mega did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mega liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you were just... Yuri stands up as well. Here we go. Here we go with the crazy antics. The tsundere is attacking the calm and collective timid type. How could you? Maybe you're just jealous that Mega appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know? You know he didn't appreciate my advice more. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do look overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mega started showing up. It's a good time to just stay out of the situation. It's a good time to just stay out of the situation, you know? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls will turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Mega, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than this one that happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Mega. What? There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Mega? Well, yeah, put me in a situation. How do you get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know anything about writing, but whomsoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'll be sorry! Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Mega. Well, That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into others' conflicts. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Oh my gosh. These two. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because. Well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always been. They're big and beautiful. Okay. Take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. You do that! Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader. I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me.
Ah, you did yeah.
I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own way. Hey, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Tai C, take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mega, how about you? Yeah, I say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learn something new from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Hey, wanting to learn everyone's personality and want to becomes friends with them fills you with determination. Undertale references, mate. Ready to walk home? Let's go. Yes. Sayori beams. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Mega, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me feel that happiness. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? Look at you! I hear y'all, boy. Here, y'all hear your boy? You hear your boy? We'll have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do it! Okay. We got more poem stuff to complete. Yeah, I noticed that Sayori likes like simple words. Oh. Huh. That's a weird one. Electricity, what? Okay, let's Melancholy, Haruhi Suzumiya, Extremo, Proto Man Whistle. Anxiety. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here the past couple days. Entering the club, our room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mega. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in a club. That's all. I see. Pretty simple thing to get you in a mood. Well, I guess it's always a simple thing with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Take a look at a person. Eh? Why that's all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets its contents spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and such you always leave the one option. I give up. And don't even feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book is always, I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, don't make it let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can and responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got to absorb into my book. That sounds like something like her dad would tell her one day. Will that be like a part of her backstory? Like she had a very loving dad, but you know he's not around anymore or something like that, or he is still around. She like looks up to him, and she's inspired by him. He's probably like a famous book writer or something. And that's why she's into reading. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Not, there's no way you can think that. You are right there. I did something bad now, and I have to accept the retribution. Alright. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing but you wouldn't have come if you weren't the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ah! Jesus Christ, what was that? I don't know where something smacks Sayori in his face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was only worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's too nice. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open a wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Huh? Sayori suddenly casts her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Ugh. This girl. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yeah, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, bakers can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I have that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki, then wraps her arms around. Jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up and nudges Sayori off her face. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just do that? Yes, she did. She just nibbled your darn chocolate cookie. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Is it me or is she just? Isn't that exactly like Iris from Pokemon? Well, you could technically say Iris from Pokemon Black and White in the anime, because she will always yell at Ash and be like, "Oh, you're such a kid." She will always say that. That sounds just like her. Is she technically like a tsundere? I don't know. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's been unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What do you think? I'm your boyfriend or something? Where all that come from? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you were playing music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Okay. Okay. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mega. Oh, dang. Well, I thought you were talking to her. You just kind of say it. Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure on it like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I recently love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really, no. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why does she keep going in the closet? Mega! Mega! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another room. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Ah, you going with Mega for the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. Feel if you can find poster paper too. I mean, why can't all three of us just go together? What's wrong with that? Why can't all three of us just go together? Wouldn't it be easier? I mean, what are you doing, Monica? What are you doing here in the classroom? You suggest it was a suggestion, so that means you really don't have anything other. You don't really have anything other important to do. That means you can come with this. So what's stopping you? Like what? There's no reason that you can't come with this then. You're confusing. Okay, ready, Mega? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori. He hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to a mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Mega, you know, thinking about it right away. Hey, not just about reading poems, about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poems, like, between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clenching roots, caressing our final joyous moments between my fingers. But to the end have I summoned this joy. For now, when I look into every direction, the once prosperous fields before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how did I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. I just meant that it's pretty an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Ah, don't say that. It's embarrassing. I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. Sayori spins around in the hallway. Hey Mega, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in his room. So I'm going adventuring with Sayori because a special sort of feeling I forgot I had. The two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulled a box full of crayons from himself. They're the best brands too.
Crayola. Crayola, you know? They're kind of dirty looking. Sayori stands up, pulling crayon out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, this one's down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm still looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then I at least move aside so I look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Ah! Sayori bends over and smacks the forehead right on a shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Wow, 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 wow! You okay? My forehead! She bopped herself. She got bopped. She body bopped her head. Kerschmack. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grabbed her by the waist and pulled her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori, but it hurts. Let's do it for a second. Okay, another one of these. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bang from the side. Ow! Sorry, there's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's going to swell up. I should find some ice. Mega, where would I even find ice around this time? Guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. If that's how you want to put it. Okay. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Okay. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I passed Sayori on his shoulder and ran out into the hallway. I located the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they were already in the wrong spot before I spilled them. Sayori here. I handed Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Why does it look drunk and out of already? It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? She bopped it. Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. They don't look cleaned up to me. Hey, Mega. It kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways, like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I try to do things, I couldn't. I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you will rush over as quick as you can. Could. You try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably would have hit your head. Mega, I don't think you realized it, but you were always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. Well, clumsy. Whoops. Really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I knew it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right.
Mega, I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like that forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or even after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. I always anime and mangas that like end at like the end of their high school years, it always makes me feel, it always feels incomplete in a way for me. Like the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, I think that show did it, or it was another show. I think it was Clannad. It was Clannad that did that, where we got to see, you know, all their high school lives and all how wonderful, crazy, nice everything was. But then we also got to see after they graduated. I like shows that do that because, you know, slice of life anime usually end at like the end of some crazy high school adventures or like the end of their high school years. They don't go on to, they usually don't go off to after they graduate, or what their college life is, or what their life is after college, or something like that. This life after all the crazy, wacky high school adventures they have. I can't imagine you ever changing anything, so my hopes are up. So happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry about Monica too much. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. She's gonna see it anyway, isn't she? Isn't she? Sayori hops up from her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and I try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Yep. Good timing. I was just about to get ready with sharing our poems. Oh, Sayori, your forehead. Ah, she's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. I'd imagine, in my head, I imagine that Monica and the main character just kind of looked at each other like, just let her have that one. Just don't say nothing about that. Just don't say nothing about it. Just let her go. She got that. Just things happened. Look, whatever. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it. Right? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found a poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Mega. Yep. Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. That. Yeah, that. Yeah, good reaction. Ah, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Hi again, Mega. How's the writing going? It's alright. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Here's my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, really, like the other one that she wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in the clubs, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it's a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I wish, but for some reason the game's not giving me options. The heck are you talking about? I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's just that the game's not giving me options. You will probably be like the #1 girl I would hang out with. If the game gave me options, I would literally only hang out with you. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm so sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you mean. Well, alright. But anyways, you gotta read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do. Alright, take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless property of meaningless noise. Are you... I said this before about a monitor and a TV and everything. Is that what she's talking about? Flashing, expanding, piercing. Isn't red, green, and blue if you... let's say you have like a really freaking good camera. If you zoom into like a monitor or like a TV or like a computer, if you zoom in really far, you would see little small rectangles that are red, green, and blue. And she's talking about meaningless noise, which I'm assuming is just like the electric waves or whatever coming from that. Look, the noise won't stop. Violent grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, blah blah blah, like playing a chalkboard, an endless form of meaningless. What the heck? Load me. What? That's weird. Load me. What? It's even more extract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. You don't get it, but I get it, cause I'm a nerd that knows things. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract, a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait, what? You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, I guess that's just her saying save the game. Sayori. Mega, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're the only one who feels that way, so... Huh? No way! Not even Natsuki? I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's not easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? Wah. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Which somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that part. Let's not talk about that part, you know? We all are the best cooks here. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can with myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Head pat! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Mega! Will you give me a poem? I kinda wanna keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you were writing something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Yeah, I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces of pencil. Being inattentive of their surroundings, she bumps into me. Sorry, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, her knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit on the desk. Anyway, mate, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles will pop off a skull, like we lit a cookie jar. It's a secret world of dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all knit together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb, warm tingling. Shower, water bottle, row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. These bottles are my mess. Friends are this our way. Then because a bottle save the day. After night, more dreams, filled with friends, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, exploring the drive and discover the secret of the mix of the crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Does it feel time may last? My empty shell could use some more, my friend. Dang you, girl! You went in on this one! Jesus criminy, you just went in. Jesus criminy, girl. You went in this time, huh? You ain't hold back. Sorry, did you really like this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. But Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Think too hard about it. Point is, I came out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like it. I feel like I'm meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Oh. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a bit of a habit of being in stuff with something. And before, oh crap. More of a week. I wonder if this is one time. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Suke. Well, not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Oh. What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Ha! Glad to see someone recognize my experience.
Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, a little full of yourself. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed a point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Oh, you think so? Well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But it never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? But I don't know. But honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But think of it as a wet bay. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spooters. She likes spooters. She likes Spooder Man. Oops, craps. Amy likes Spooder Man. You know what I heard about Amy Rose? She likes spooters. It's not a Spider Sonic character. There isn't a Spider Sonic character. What do you mean? Amy has a cute singing voice. I've never heard Amy sing, but one time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me. I tried to let her touch me. She likes spider hands. Probably gross. That's mean. That's really mean. You can't do that. She helped you. Amy has a lot of friends. Always see her talking to people, but she probably talks about spiders. What if her friends talk? They like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. She's gross. The world is better off without Spider Lover. I want to tell everyone. Sounds less like a poem and more like you hate someone a lot. Not bad, right? You have some type of hate for someone. Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I really didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much easier analogs, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Yuri? Is it because you and Yuri fought yesterday? Of course, it's about how he thinks. That doesn't matter. It could be on anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobbies or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. Yeah, I assume. Whatever. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Agreed? Question mark? Yeah. Well, you're definitely right. I think I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. Okay. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions. I think it's important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Sounds like a... whatever. Gonna write a good one for tomorrow too. So look forward to it. Yuri. Let's see what you have written for today. Well done, Mega. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. I don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears.
Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands him the poem. The raccoon. It happened at the night while I was beneath a guilty snack. The back for your guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scattering of a raccoon. Outside my window. It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies of another human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. While I'm aware of the raccoon that is fed will always come back to them more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and image. Wait, what? The moon increments please effects that much more light off my cutting knife. That very same light deserves the sliced bread, the raccoon has taken to follow me. It's pretty good. I was a little more daring with this one yesterday, so I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express that way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I'll probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit here, but I'm glad that you're a good person. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other this poem, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something with the festival? It's not like we can put it together anything just in a few days. What is it of embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members? That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well in last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We're going to need much more than a few decorations. Sayori have been working on posters, and I designed some pamphlets we can just give out during the events. Okay, it's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it. We're going to be performing. Performing? But Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think Is that bad of an idea? Oh no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. Fucking soon. Fucking soon. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group. Wait, what? Okay. I agree with Natsuki. Could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. I remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. Guess I kinda overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each will put a performance, and it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people we perform, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Yeah! Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki, he doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expressions. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect it to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'm feeling more comfortable. Can I go? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through the note. She stands in front of the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't even understand. Finally, Monica... Dang, what does Natsuki look like? The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was really so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of Crimson Eye. After Image of the Crimson Eye, okay. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllable of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back in reality and glances around her as if she bewildered herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard as we applaud. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it the way you're reacting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of the mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so just come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Mega liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori, and that atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be the other poem would work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where there's sort of gentle delivery really wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't we go before Mega? Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Mega lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Ouch. Ouch. Pain. I gotta make me feel so bad about myself. Christ, criminy. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I had much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making it feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? It's for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people. Doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I see where she's coming from. Where in front of her friends, it's weird. It's weird in front of her friends because they know how she acts. So for her to perform and act like someone else, it just feels weird. It just feels weird because that's not really who you are. But I also see where she's coming from when she says she doesn't really care about it if she performs in front of other people because they don't know what she's truly like. So if, you know, she performs and do some crazy stuff, people will just think, oh, she's just a performer or whatever. They don't know how she actually is. Like, the fact that she doesn't really want to do this, she's just doing it for fun. It's like, yeah, it's whatever. Just embarrassing. Not surprised, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea what it's like. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of what you'll be at. Jeez, I should probably find some. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm making pleasantly surprised out of putting it on. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. Alright, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend prepared. Monday's the big day. Today's the day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up, and there's no way I'll be able to enthusiasm of Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it for the sake of the club. Impressing Monica, then I have my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be really nice, though. Well, I was supposed to respond to that. It's okay. Hey, Mega, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. This could possibly be the beginning of our harem. I walk home with Sayori even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have happened already. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of put me on the spot here. Oh, look at that. Choices. We didn't get these in a while, did we? Because, you know, visual novels usually let you have a lot of choices. Now that this popped up in front of my face, I've realized, yeah, this game doesn't have a lot of choices. But I mean, I still walk with you because, you know, that's like our daily thing. That's like the daily thing that I expect. Is to like walk home with you. I really think I ditch you for Yuri? Yeah? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't like to ruin that for you. You're so silly, Mega. Yep, I'm silly. Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's up with the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird if things for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time? You'll get a girlfriend. But you know, we've been streaming for a whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I can upload some Danganronpa. I could upload some Danganronpa videos. I had Danganronpa 1 on this PC. I also have Danganronpa 2, but I don't have it on this PC. I have Danganronpa on this I have Danganronpa 1, the first game, on this PC. I have Danganronpa 2 on my PlayStation Vita, or technically my PlayStation TV. I can't record that unless I have the right hardware. I do have an Elgato, but I don't have a PC that's good enough to run Elgato or record the game. But when it comes to Danganronpa, trust and believe, I know everything about this series besides 3, well, V3, the game, because I haven't gotten it yet. Oh yeah, I've completed. Oh, I also have Ultra Despair Girls as well. I got Ultra Despair Girls like a month after it came out. So basically, I have every Danganronpa game except for 3. Yeah, I have every Danganronpa game except for 3. But anyways, this is where I'm going to end the stream anyway. I'm going to end the stream here anyways, because we've been streaming for a while. So we can just go in here and save. Yeah, there it is. We can just save there. And we can quit the game. Like I said, we can just quit the game. We can just quit the game. And yeah, there's my Danganronpa background for one of the joke characters. I think that came out for April 1st. I think that came out for April 1st, I think. Was that for April? Was that an April? Yeah, I think it was an April Fool's joke when there was like a, oh, there's my Persona background. I have my backgrounds changed. But anyways, that's it for the stream. Of course, I'll be doing one maybe tomorrow or the next day, depending on what I'm recording or what I want to stream. So, oh crap, here we go. So, oh man. Oh man. For I want to stream, so wait, what? Okay. Just trying to, okay. See what the next one, whatever this thing wants to click. If it does want to click, it's moving very, very slowly. Very, very. Just trying to. Wow, amazing. Do I have a button for this? No, of course I don't. Guess in the meantime, Actually, not if I'm still here. Yeah, I am still here. Speaking of Danganronpa, I actually do have a Danganronpa 2 poster in my room. That's like a nice little thing. I mean, if anything else, Danganronpa. I did do reactions and reviews of the anime, of Danganronpa 3, the anime, when that was coming out on my channel. I was doing reviews and reactions. Oh, there it goes. I was doing reviews and reactions for my channel much earlier. Much early on this channel's life. It was probably like the first like series that I did on here. That's what I'm trying to do. Takes like 10 years just for one, huh?